friends, this is the Cryptonian. We're taking a look at Ethereum. Today is November 5th. We're starting a new month. October closed out very big, very strong. And the question is, are we going to have another strong November? Probably. The question is, how long is this going to continue before we have a major correction, a major pullback, before everything cools off? Well, I think that we're going to have, normally we have a cooling off, we have a correction, we have profit taking going into the holidays. Thanksgiving holiday for Americans, it's only a few weeks away. So I don't think this run has too much longer to go. In light of that cycle, in light of where we are in Q4 towards the end of the year, we need to take a look at Ethereum. Now, Ethereum is in a local, just broke out of a local bull flag. This is a declining channel, and we just broke to the upside. Now here we just had a breakout of the upper resistance. So you're probably asking yourself, or you may be asking yourself, is now a good time to buy? Well, yes and no. Yes and no. Long term, the prices will be much higher over the long term, and the answer is probably yes. But no is because, we've been pumping. Look at this. We've had a major move to the upside, and we're at resistance here. So, could you get better prices? Possibly could get better prices in the future, in the short-term future. Now, looking at the chart, we see that we are at the resistance level. It's the golden pocket for the bears. It's at this 618, Fibonacci 618 level. That is at 1890, and we are currently at 1894. So we are at resistance where the bears are, and that's normally where we see a lot of pullbacks. Statistically speaking, we get a lot of pullbacks from this area. Okay. That being said, if we get a pullback, the support area of the golden pocket is 1677 to 1718 down here. Now, do I think we'll make it back down there? Not really sure. If we have a pullback, we're probably going to confirm this breakout. We already confirmed the breakout here, and we went higher. But if there's a correction here, we'll probably come back and retest this area. Now, when we take a look at the larger picture, we take a look at the weekly, we see we're in a massive ascending channel. Ethereum loves these massive ascending channels, right? And this massive ascending channel has provided support down here so far. This massive channel has another bullish pattern, which is an ascending triangle. This ascending triangle here is a bullish, very bullish pattern with a high rate of breakout to the upside. Now, whenever we gauge this potential breakout to the upside, when there is a measured, it's called a measured move. You take the distance here from the resistance to the support of the largest portion of the ascending triangle, and then you apply it to the breakout point, and that gives you roughly, more or less, a target. That target is up around $4,000. So Ethereum, in my opinion, is getting ready to break this huge ascending triangle pattern, and most likely will eventually end up at $4,000. Now the question is, when will that occur? Again, this is not investment advice, friends. This is just my analysis and my opinion. So the question is, where could this go in the short term? So in the short term, I think we are at resistance. In the short term, we could probably go a little bit higher, um, to about 2000, 2100, and that's about it. Then I think we'll have some kind of a serious correction. Or we could have a serious correction now. So there's a couple of scenarios. The very bullish scenario is we could continue to 2000, 2100. The neutral scenario is we could consolidate at this level, okay, with another bull flag until Bitcoin has corrected and then find support. And then, of which, after that, we probably would break out to the upside. Or we could have a more serious correction where we come down and then we break down to the golden pocket of the bulls here. So those are the three potential scenarios. Now, which one will occur? I don't know. I don't know. I think that it's very risky to try to predict the market. However, if we let the price action show us what it wants to do, we will know here in a relatively short period of time what's going to happen. Now it depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin continues pushing higher, then Ethereum will most likely break out of this resistance and then hit this resistance of 2038. So probably will go a little bit higher. Okay. That is about, from where it is now, that's about another 6 or 7%. So there's 6 or 7% upside potential versus a potential 6 or 7% downside, and maybe even an 11 or 12% downside risk. So right now your risk is greater to the downside than it is to the upside, or it's about 50-50 at best. So is it good to buy here? If you're going to hold for long term, you could probably buy here and get away with it and be okay. But I think in the short term, you could probably get better prices. So we are currently at resistance, the 618 Fibonacci resistance for the bears. This is generally where the bears come in and start to short. Okay. And this is where profit taking usually takes place. So short term, if you wanted to take the risk, you might get another 6 or 7%. But then again, it's 50-50 and you might get 6% or even 12% downside risk. So I don't think the risk reward is good here. So I would say, in my opinion, it's better to wait and get better prices or get better risk reward potential if we see a sideways consolidation here. If we see sideways consolidation, then of course it would be safer to enter in here. But we don't see that yet. And so we have to see where this is going first. That being said, I think Ethereum has massive potential. When we look at the major trend, when we break above this 2038 to 2100 level, once we break out this 2000, 2100 level, break above that, we're going to see a massive, massive, massive move to the upside. You're going to see Ethereum outperform everything probably at that time. Again, this is just my opinion, not investment advice. So my advice, or not my advice, but my view is we need to keep our eyes on Ethereum. We really need to pay attention to Ethereum because I think Ethereum could be probably in the medium term breaking through this and seeing a massive push to the upside. So if you're looking for potential gains, Ethereum could provide that once we push through this 2,100 level with a lot of strength. And of course, a lot of shorts at that area will be destroyed. And then that's going to give fuel to Ethereum to continue to the upside in a massive, massive way. When we take a look at the weekly, we can see here, if we once we break out here, you know, there's a lot of liquidity. There's a lot of shorts built up along this area. And once we break through that, we're going to have a massive push to the upside, and then probably some type of a correction and then a continuation. Okay. So that is my story. I'm sticking to it. Ethereum does have a lot of potential coming up. The question is, will we have some type of a correction and then a move to break that 2,100 area? Or will we just continue to burn higher? I think that probably whether we have a correction here with consolidation, or whether we have a move up to this area, I think we're going to have a correction sooner or later here. We're going to have a correction, not long from now, I don't think. So if we have a correction, sideways correction, probably like something like this. If we have some kind of a consolidation, I'm going to be buying Ethereum on that consolidation. The same with Bitcoin. If we have a pullback on Bitcoin, I'm going to be buying that pullback. So there you have it, friends. I hope this is helpful to you. Please do me a favor, click like. That really helps out. And I'm a new channel trying to become established, and it's free. It's free for you, and it helps the YouTube algorithm promote my channel and my videos. So much appreciated, friends. Also, if you're not a subscriber and you would like more information like this, click subscribe and follow us on this journey together. Join me on this journey, this crypto journey into 2024 and 2025, where I believe we will have such a huge push to the upside, and there's going to be a lot of profits made for a lot of people in the market. So again, not a guarantee, not investment advice, but if you'd like to join me on this journey, please subscribe. Thank you, friends. We'll see you in the next one.